to be here back on Fantastic with our lovely Sky.
Hello,
Hello.
peoples.
Yes, and I'm going to actually pull up my stream right now on YouTube channel, not my dashboard, because of the fact that Herd and I have both been having issues with people not being able to hear each other, like on both ends. So I'm actually going to open up two tabs because we're going to have hers up as well.
Woot.
Yeah, let's let her get her stuff going.
I only have a phone, so I won't be able to do double. I'll be able to either hear mine or hear yours. That's it.
Hey, that's fine. Do what you need to.
But when I was watching my old stuff to see what we were doing, I realized I couldn't hear Mr. Faye at all. So I'm going to quickly go onto the stream. And of course, Chaotic invites us to a party after we start streaming.
Yeah, that's just a very fantastic thing. But yeah, I'm not hearing you at all on the video, so I have you. That's just a very fantastic thing. But yeah,
I can hear you on my stream.
That's just a very fantastic thing. But yeah, I'm not hearing you at all on the video, so you guys may hear an echo, so be patient with me.
We're just trying to get things figured out, guys. Give us a minute. You know, people trying.
Be patient with me.
There's my stream.
Share settings. Everything's on. Share settings.
I can hear both of us in both live streams. But when you go back to watch it, there's something wrong.
You can hear both of us in both live streams.
Yep. When it's live.
You can hear both of us in both live streams.
No. I can't hear myself in yours.
Why?
I have no idea. I can hear both of us in mine, but not in yours.
Hello.
Hello.
Broadcast.
Check your audio settings. Unclick and reclick everything too.
Okay, assess that. Ready?
Hold on. I'm messaging Miss Maddie.
Okay, assess that. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, assess that. Ready? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
It's very weird. Maybe try going to your dashboard.
I can try that real quick. How do I do that again?
Go to your dashboard and go to your settings. And then you're going to share and broadcast. And then your advanced audio settings.
Okay, I made my menu. Then I go to... okay, I'm in the quick menu. I go to... I see my... on air.
Go to your audio settings.
Audio sharing settings.
Audio.
On air. Oops, sorry, should close out. Oops, sorry, should close out.
And then just make sure to unclick and reclick everything. Ooh.
Yeah, I've done that twice already.
Saw blue light. Oh, green light. Firefly. It's a firefly.
Oh. Yeah, I've done that twice already.
Guys, it's a firefly. Why is Firefly moving so fast? Oh my goodness.
Okay, go into your party settings and see if you're always allowed.
What do you mean?
Go to your party.
Yeah.
Go down to party settings.
Party settings.
Check and see. Allow your voice to be shared.
I don't see party settings.
In the party chat, there's suggested players, play together,
No. No. There's invite, party privacy, adjust audio mix, chat audio, go to party screen, and leave this party. I know, but the person whose party it is and then the person who's a guest in the party's screen are different.
And when I do apologize for the way we are trying to figure out my shit either. She does have an amazing voice, I swear.
No, I don't. Oh, I heard myself talk. That's really weird. Just audio mix, chat. Let's see if this works. Testing. Testing. I'm not a weirdo, I swear.
There you are. I can't hear myself. Awesome. We got our voice.
Bleh.
There you are. Yum. I gotta try it. Alright,
Oh
guys,
my god, I can hear
girls,
myself
here we
now.
go.
Oh, I'm turning that off
Yes.
right now. I can't stand to hear my own voice.
You have a beautiful voice. Come on.
No. Anyways, back to Lemsroop. Okay, guys. Sorry about
She has
that.
a beautiful. Okay, everyone.
6-minute
Whoever
delay.
thinks she has a beautiful voice, comment below and tell us that Sky has a beautiful voice. All in caps.
No, please don't.
Yes, and the first one that does that, I'll give $10 to. And you have to be honest about it.
You won't even know if they're honest. They could just say, "Yeah, I'm totally honest." Fingers crossed behind my back. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Then I'll have to track them down and like let Maddie deal with them. Yes.
Okay, guys. Anyways, back to our stream. So, I have been going Jerboa crazy for the past little bit. And
Yes.
with me going Jerboa crazy, I've noticed that we only have 4 females, and I've just raised another female.
That's not mine.
So, I have
Mine.
4 females and like a gajillion males. If you guys know anything about the breeding of Ark, you can't do it with 2 males. It's the same as real life. And last time I checked, Ark didn't have an adoption center. So, we gotta breed them. Which means we need more females. Which means Mr.
Yes.
Faye and I are going to go to Jerboa Island and find at least 4, because then we can each have one of our shoulder and carry one with our griffins. So we're going to go find some more Jerboas so we can show you guys the cuteness that is my addiction of Jerboa babies. But before we do that, I'm going to go get that red drop, because there's a red drop that's dropping right by our base, and I'm a greedy little person who wants all of the drops to myself. Especially when it comes to red. But I'm going to do the silly thing, which Faye thinks is silly. I'm going to go land on top of it. And I'm going to be, I'm the queen of the sky. Oh, it's not even a special one. It's just a regular red drop.
Hurry up, do it. I want to see this. We want to see it. We
I'm
want to see
trying.
it. We want to see it.
It's harder than you think, guys.
It's easy.
I flew right past it. This sucks. I can't do it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this at a different angle. Okay, slow flapping. If I go here, should run in with it. And land? Land.
There we go. There she is.
This is my drop. I claim it as
Awesome.
mine. It is mine. I claim it. It is mine. It is my
But I
tribes.
want to.
It's my tribes, not yours. It is my tribes.
Hey, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh,
aw.
oh.
That was close. That was close. Let's try that again.
Let me try and move back a little bit, and you can land on the front. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, I just fell off.
Oh, you fell off. Hey, I landed. Trying to land on my butt. Butt to butt.
Ha.
Yes, we did it! This is awesome.
This is ours.
Screenshot that.
This is ours. You can't have it.
No, stay away. You cannot
Wait.
have it. It is ours.
Okay, and we just walk backwards, do a little drippity drop, and hopefully fate doesn't get in my way.
Really?
Oh, it's just the
Uh-oh.
saddle.
I saved you.
He saved my Tookus, guys. My
I
beloved
saved her Tookus.
My beloved
Yes,
Tookus.
lovely, lovely Tookus.
Okay, so we're gonna do this little roundabout thing and head past Green Obelisk. So we currently came from right there where that waterfall is, the top one. That's our base. We're flying straight over towards Green Ob, and we're gonna continue going past it and piss off a couple wyverns maybe until we hit Jerboa Island.
Where'd you go? Oh, over that way.
I'm going over the mountain.
I'm trying to stay with you.
No, you're not allowed. No.
You know what? Hi.
Because I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal.
You sounded very, very British with that.
Thank you, darling. I believe it's wonderful.
I love it.
Do you guys think I should start a British accent with my thing? A little bit of a British and Australian.
Mine is the Australian, but yes.
You like me British?
Cool. Yes, I do.
I think you should date a British girl. What do you guys think? So to give you guys a little bit more of an understanding of where we are going, if you look right in front of me right now, those water lines that are just right over this edge, those are actually the beaver dams that we were at. I believe it was either last stream or the one before. The last one that we were together at. So this is the beaver dam of where we were collecting all of our cementing paste. And while we were doing that, we ended up getting a raptor and a stego, I believe it was.
2 raptors and a stego.
There you go. So that was this place. If you continue going on from this place and you fly right out here, you see the little island that's dead in front of me, just to the left of the rest of the island there. That's actually where we're going to be going. That's a little place called Jerboa Island, where the majority of the things that you'll see there are what I call mini spinos, or you will find jerboas. Now, jerboas are going to be amazing, and they're super, super easy to tame if you guys know what you're doing. Pretty much all you'll need are berries and your fists. And I'm going to have to stop for stamina, and I'm going to stop right down here beside Jess's base, because actually I'll stop on the corner, right on her base. Right at the corner.
You're on the outside, right?
I'm out by her greenhouse. I'm gonna land on her green.
I see you.
So I think that's pretty much all I'll be able to have stamina for. Whoa! Whoa! Where are you going? Okay, apparently he wants to land way down here. Because he's weirdo. That little place right there, right beside Mr. Faye's griffin, is going to be Jerboa Island. So mini spinos, jerboas, a little bit of everything. It's pretty fun. I like it. But if you're going to be going through the water, just make sure that you do have a spino of your own. And I mean a full-grown spino or something that can either be A, really fast, or B, take damage, because you will run into a lot of megalodons on your way through. And megalodons are probably just the tip of the iceberg with this one.
Yes, and it's actually pretty fun to go out here with spinos and things. But you know, as you said, either fast or hella powerful. But I'm pretty sure that you could do both if you build it correctly. I mean, she's already done it. Believe me.
I have my spino babies.
She's a master. Yeah. She's just master with spinos. So if you guys ever want tips, hit her up.
Woo! Like this. Don't do what I did.
Do you need me to grab you?
Possibly. Most likely. Because I don't want to get hit by something. Come here. Come here. You're too far. Thank you, baby. I'm good. I trained my griffin well. Don't do what I did. I was trying to pull a Harry Potter moment where I let my talons fall in the water, but I got too close to the water and I got kicked off. So don't do it. Someone built, pardon the language, someone built on Jerboa Island. Oh, you dicks. Again, pardon my language, but this is my Jerboa Island. This place is a piece of Dirty Mines, of course, it had to be Dirty Mines. They probably completely destroyed the whole entire area because, guys, this whole entire island is Jerboa Island. They literally just spawned on the whole entire thing. And newsflash about this part, actually, if you build on this place, you disrupt the whole entire spawn of Jerboa Island because of how big their base is. When I was originally on this base for myself, because I did make this into a PvE zone on a PvP map, I strictly stayed in this little corner where their Brontos are, and I actually wasn't allowed to extend past this point right here because that disrupted the Jerboa spawn rate. So with them pretty much taking over this whole entire island, the chances of us finding actual Jerboas here are probably slim to none. You'll find like the little mini Spinos as I was talking about, but the actual Jerboa rate will probably drop really big because the majority of the places where they built are actually where all the Jerboas spawn. Like, the Jerboas are supposed to spawn down on this island, but they didn't, but they're not because they have that water tame thing over there that they've built. There's supposed to be Jerboas all through the middle, but it won't be because that's where they've built. They have their Brontos over to the left side over here, so they won't spawn anywhere up here. They've literally disturbed the whole entire area, which is pretty much the only place you can find Jerboas on this map. Which has increasingly made my anger.
Yeah, I'm just finding male Jerboas.
Because the females mostly spawn on the other side, and then they would go into the water.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are pissing me off very much right now. Let's see if we can find a female. What is this? This is a female and it's tan. What is this one? What are you? What are you, baby? Can you give me your name? Oh, this is another female. It's all gray. So there's two females here.
Tan with a gray belly. Female.
I have to stop my griffin because he's following me. Land. So I have a gray and gray. I have a gray and... We have to get this one. This one has a brownish red back with a tan belly. This one's beautiful. So, I'm not going to say completely disturbed. Ooh, this one's red and it's a female. But it's pretty... Based on what you would normally get in an area like this for Jerboas, they've pretty much messed up majority of it. Majority of the females are actually right over here by their Brontos.
Yep.
But that's what happens on a game like this, which technically they shouldn't be allowed to be building here just because it does disturb the flow of dinos. But since there are some actually here that will be able to tame and stuff like that, I kind of don't think that the admins will do much about it, if anything at all. Mainly just because, like, it's a place, it's not really blocking any resources, or really it's not even the resources that our admins care about. I found out recently. Our admins mainly do care about whether it's an artifact spawn or not, which isn't right to me, in all honesty, because if you're going for a resource that's right next to your base and it's blocked off,
it should be open to the public. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually recently also ran into someone that actually blocked off a ice cave. I don't know if we had that on the last stream or not.
No,
but
not yet.
They really messed things up. And we'll actually show it to you guys in a moment.
In a little bit, we'll. But it got to the point where they... Okay, apparently my griffin killed something. My griffin is killing a lot of stuff.
These things are overpopulating this island, actually.
Yes, but if you hit one of them, all of them come to you. So just be careful.
Yeah.
Again, guys, with that whole can you handle it kind of thing. Ooh, there's a black male here.
Oh, I just took them all out, so.
Where's this male? You're the one that I want. Here. So, yeah, guys, just kind of follow their butts. Knock them out. Make sure you guys have your black berries and your purple berries. And make sure that goes up. It doesn't take much to tame these beautiful little creatures. As you can see, it's not even been 10 seconds. And 4 in total. It's already at 65%. It's been maybe 45 seconds. So these are super easy tames to come by if you can run into them.
You are one tough cookie.
Alright guys, so we have a little red one on our shoulders, which is amazing because that's exactly what I was actually looking for.
And I have
I
a
might.
black one with red stripes and a tannish white yellow bottom.
I'm getting a brown and tan one. Look, guys, we knocked it out already. This one was super, super easy. I'm gonna put the berries in this one. I'm gonna throw down this jerboa if I can find a place to actually.
What is this? Stickles.
I can't throw my jerboa down. Ugh. I can't throw my jerboa down, and this one's gonna wake up before I can tame it because I can't get my berries. There we go.
There you go.
So I got my two.
Nice one,
I'm actually
I have
quite
one
happy.
on me. I have one on me, and I have this one over here somewhere. Jerboa. Nope, there it is.
So I'm going to put this one into passive because you don't want to have them down when your tribe mates are attacking things, because that will result in your jerboa having a little fight attribute going on with it, which isn't what we want. Where did my griffin go? Oh, it's decided to hang out with the stegos over here. Oh, I would like my griffin, guys. Hi, stegos. Great to meet you. How you doing? How you been? Thanks. So I'm gonna have Mochi, my little griffin here, just chilling, and I'm gonna have our female stand right here in front of him and have her not wander and have her not follow either, just so when I do decide to get on, I can just pick her up and we can head out. But for now, we're gonna wait till Mr. Faye has his two.
Nope, I'm his.
You
Nope,
have
I'm
your
good.
two cool beans.
Yep, I have my two.
We'll get on our little buddy here, and this. Ooh.
Then
Mochi
it
likes
decides to get some
jumping off a lot. Mochi likes jumping off really fast. We're gonna go down and grab.
There you
And
go.
we have our little guys.
Awesome.
The only downfall about this, it will take us a little bit longer to get back since we are carrying something, and if we land, we have to make sure we're in a safe spot because the jerboas will get killed very, very quickly. Which you guys don't
Which would be a
understand
heartbreak.
how much of me is going to cry if they die, but you also don't understand how much me isn't trying to scream out at the tribe that one was and telling them to move their base because they are killing my babies spawn rate.
Yes. And with those little miniature spinos, they're really overpopulating over there, and if they overpopulate too much, the gerbils won't spawn much at all. So that's part of the broken game, I guess.
I personally tend to always go to Jerboa Island when there's an event going on that has something to do with good colors happening at all, because they're just so cute and tiny and little rainbow balls of fun. But I find it, out of everything else that you're going to be looking for during an event, if it has colors involved in it, you can find almost any other dino in those color schemes, but for some odd reason, Jerboas have less than 1% chance of dropping with event colors. I'm always searching all weekend for the full event time for a single jerboa, and sometimes I'm on for 8 hours plus every single day trying to find a jerboa, completely wiping the island and then trying to catch it again. But for some odd reason, I have a really hard time locating an event jerboa. So if you do find them, you're going to be super, super lucky.
Yep. Actually, she's got everything covered with that. I have nothing to say.
It's just like,
I mean, I'm the same way with dinos. I mean, it's like every time I'm trying to like get a certain event color or event stat on a dino, I'm aiming for that mostly, only because they fetch for a pretty good breed, but also they are a good sell price. So you can either trade them off for another dino of equal value, or you can sell them off for maybe like polymer or cementing paste, or what do you guys sell your dinos for? And that's really going to be helping you out a lot. So if you're looking just a breed to breed, those colors will carry over, but they'll also change with certain color mutations. Just a heads up. So for example, you have like I will say Valentine's Day colors like a red and pink. That red or pink could change into like a white or a green. So you got to be careful of that. Now, if you don't want that and you just want to go for stat mutations, I would aim for that with those colors. But it's pretty much like how I like to do things. Like if I like the colors, I tend to try to keep them as much as I can. Then if I can't, I'll just make sure I have babies that has those colors, and I'm set. Just breed those with the mutated ones, and there you go.
When we get back to our
You
babies,
get
you
to
guys will actually notice something that I tend to do a lot with my babies. Especially because we do have a couple of mutated jerboas already. I've already started my process of getting my pairs out. I have a breeding pair of our first original mutation, and then I break that mutation down into two separate jerboas. So one has the first color and one has the second color, so that if by any chance I end up going down the road and I do get a different event color, whether it be Valentine's Day, Christmas, or anything else like that, then I have the option of mixing, if it was Christmas, mixing the red with, let's say, a pink for Valentine's Day, or a blue for some reason with a red. I can make some really cool different color mutations that most of the time people are looking for certain colors and they will pay top dollar for it. Whether that be in the material or anything else for that matter, depending on what you guys are, of course, selling them for, whether it be eggs, dinos, or anything else. You can get top dollar for something as simple as jerboas.
And jerboas are very, very famous, believe it or not. They once we get those mutations done, I mean, they're just big on price. I don't know how much we're gonna be doing ours for, but I mean, people would just be buying them like candy. So.
Another good thing about jerboas is if if you do end up going to like scorched earth or anything else along those lines, jerboas are a really good attribute on it, especially even in our own Ragnarok server. It's a really good thing to have on you, even if you're just going to go around and collect resources, because your jerboas, depending on the sounds that they make, can actually warn you if a windstorm is coming, or a heat wave, or any other type of, I wouldn't call it natural disaster, but natural weather change that's dramatic is going to occur. Your jerboa will purr at you in a certain way, telling you that something's going to happen. We had it when we were on Scorched Earth, and the jerboa kept going "Brr, brr," over and over again, and it was like, "Yo, ma, dad, heat wave, get your butts inside, don't die." But if you actually Google it, you can actually listen to what each and every warning sound that they make actually is, so you can learn just by listening what's gonna happen, instead of being, "Oh, that was a two short ones, what was that again?" Which is what I used to do all the time. So if you guys are interested in it, that'd be a different thing. And yeah, so you guys can tell when I'm passionate about something. I know a lot of information about them.
That's alright.
Jerboas are mainly just a color thing. In all honesty, jerboas are mainly just a color thing. Now if you're getting mutations in colors for Spinos, on the other hand, make sure you holler at your girl. Spino babies, man. I can fetch you a good price for that. Especially if it's an albino with a red tip, or just albino all the way through. I can fetch you a good price for those ones. I used to sell albino jerboas and spinos and the whole 9 yards, like anything you could possibly think of. I had the colors for, and I used to get top dollar for a lot of them. It's pretty fun actually, until our server got destroyed. Ah, there's my baby. It blended into the ground, guys. Did you see how close that was to blending into the ground? Brown and brown. Come on, jerboa baby. I didn't ask for the griffin, but okay. Apparently the griffin thinks it's a jerboa.
Oh goodness.
You're too big for a jerboa, Mochi. I love you, boo, but you gotta land. Land. Good job.
I think the babies are good.
They should be good as long as they're at over 15. Hello, Miss Maddie. Just make sure that you guys are keeping an extra close eye when you are doing jerboa babies, because from the time that they first pop out to the time that they will die, it's actually, believe it or not, a very, very slow or very low time frame. They normally pop out with about, depending on what levels you're breeding, they can be anywhere from about 55 health points to about 77 is what I'm at right now. But if they pop out at 55, you're only going to get maybe a 15 to 20 health point range, but that drops really, really, really fast, like a painfully fast type thing. So your boys can die very, very quickly. And this little one just doesn't want to stay with its group.
Let's all stop. That's all you can do.
You gotta stop moving. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm stuck in the middle of the Jerboa Fest.
That's cute.
Yes. And then we got a pretty red one here. Okay, and get this one back over here with the group. Mainly just trying to get the females together because she has to get closer to the guys too. So my goal for this red one here, if you guys can see it, is to get a really nice blue belly. So if I can get this blue belly with this red here, it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be beautiful, it's going to be gorgeous, it's going to be amazing. Even if somehow we could get the red on the bottom with the green underbelly, that could work into something. So we're going to throw these ones in. We're going to make sure we make sure we have our berries on us, of course, because these babies do eat a lot. And I'm not talking about, oh, it's just a little bit. It's like...
Should I go and get some more berries for us?
Scarfing food. You can do that. This will take a little bit for breeding them, so I would like to get all the females on breeding before we start anything else. And then I want to get both the guys going at the exact same time to make sure we do have a mystery to see what we're going to get. These new Jerboas.
Oh, no, not a mystery. We can do that with the whatchamacallit, the
Thylas. It turned out really well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's just hope this isn't going to happen like last time where I had like 7 babies jumping around at me and I couldn't find half of them after. Yes, Society, these are the Jerboas. These are the babies that I was telling you about. This are the little ones that I sent you pictures of recently. They are currently in that 20% range area, so it's pretty cute. Good night. But yeah. So then we have the little baby Shinehorns. Their parents are around somewhere. I don't honestly remember whose parents are whose because, like, there's so many dinos here. Our group personally, we have, how many dinos do we have? Between me and Faye, we have 109 dinos right now. So, it's kind of hard to keep track of over 100 dinos. Mr. Faye, will you...
check those again?
What?
The amount of dinos.
If you actually push your O button, it shows underneath your character information, like the tribe and everything like that. Shows the day, the time, the weather, and then it says tame limit 300. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay.
So
I was trying to
when
trying to figure that out, I was like, I could never figure that one thing out the entire time I played Ark. And I feel like a total freaking noob. I was like, what do you guys see? Like, oh yeah, we have that much.
Mr. Faye, will you take this green and blue one here and put him to
Don't
breeding?
call me Mr. Faye, that makes me sound old.
I didn't say pick him up.
Oh.
I said put him on breeding. Well, now you take the green one because this one's closer to me. Take the blue one.
Try and get this one back over there. Hang on.
Doesn't matter where he is. He's not like he's popping a baby.
I am pretending he does. See? He popped a baby.
Oh my goodness. He popped a poop.
It's a shitty baby. Well, he popped something.
He won't be able to get between the butts.
Aw, fine. Get butt to butt.
Okay, which one are you taking?
This one, if I can actually target him.
The blue?
Ready?
Hold on.
Enable mating.
1, 2,
Ready?
3, go.
Dead.
Is he getting a female? Uh-oh. I don't think he's getting a female.
Uh-oh. You stingy brat.
Okay, I'm gonna turn... Hold on. Stop with the options. I'm gonna turn this one off of mating. Or actually, this one isn't mating at all. Who is mating right now? You're mating, and you're mating. Okay, so we're gonna take this one and turn it off mating if I can highlight her. We're gonna turn this girl off mating. I guess this whole mystery thing isn't going to work that well. So we're gonna take her and put her over here.
This one's still mating. Why?
Because I want them to. Those two are gonna mate, and then these two are gonna mate with the blue one once it's done.
Ah.
So this green one is going to be going with this dark brown one and this black one to try and get some pretty cool colors, which hopefully it will. I mean, we've already have, I think, almost every possibility of what it could be, but I really am hoping we get another green top one with the tan underbelly, just so we can have a female, fingers crossed, so we can have at least a mating pair for every single color. We are currently looking for a dark blue one in female, though, because we have males, and my mom sidetracked me earlier, so the only female dark blue underbelly one we had kind of sort of died. So
yeah,
oh,
that was a sad moment.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're not supposed to be mating. Like, why are you mating?
I took her off.
Disable. Okay. So hopefully she stops. These guys, I believe, are almost done. 87, 88. Are you done? She still has a percentage underneath her, which is weird. Hopefully the percentage will stop soon. There
Or reset once when we have the blue one.
Okay, so these ones... Oh! They're done. They cheaped. They're done. Easiest way to tell. So we're going to disable this guy's mating, and then we'll re-enable the two females in their mating process. Because I believe I still have the male turned on. Yep, male still turned on. So, oops, that would be my cell phone.
Hello, viewer. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in.
I won't be able to stay on too long. Hopefully we'll be able to have these things popped and going a little bit, and then I'll probably head off around midnight my time, because I do have work early in the morning. Also early.
Yes. Unfortunately. Aww.
So once you guys have them done in their meeting process, as you see on that side, then you have your little gas station period. For these ones, it roughly ranges to about 15 minutes, a little over 15 minutes if I'm remembering correctly. I believe it's 15:30 or 15:15, something really odd like that. Like, it's not a full minute for the Jerboas at least. So just make sure you do have these guys where you can actually access things fairly easy, because if you do have multiple babies from one parent, if you have multiple babies from one parent, sometimes the parent kind of sits on the child, I guess you could say. It's like the baby spawns underneath her.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward in a way.
So you gotta like pick them up, throw them away, and then try and get the 2 or 3 or however many you end up getting. And yes, you can get triplets from Jerboas too, guys. I've had it multiple times on my last server.
The title of the server is actually fantastic. It is actually in the title of the stream broadcast. It is fantastic, and if you are looking to join the server, you can. Just as long as you follow their Facebook rules. The other rules are on their Facebook, so read up on them before you join. And if you do join and not follow the rules, you will be banned without warning.
And we can't help you if that ends up happening.
No, that's not our responsibility.
This one is a little bit more work. She's making them work for it, guys. What can I say? She's like, nope, gotta work. Make sure you work. Don't disable yet. This one's still going.
Okay.
This one's at 85. It hasn't gone past it.
Okay.
If it doesn't move within a couple minutes, though, then we're going to have to reset the female again, which is going to suck because there has been issues with some Jerboas in the past of having mating issues. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, wait. Wow.
So,
there we go.
Good thing that there's no issues. We're going to pick him up and throw him up there on the top with all the rest of his friends. So we're going to wait for these guys to finish their gas station. So yeah, if I look at this one, it's 15:27, which means it's a 15:30 countdown for your gas station for Jerboas at least. Excuse me. We've had these ones last night that actually do have a slight mutation to them. I'm not sure what the mutation is yet. I haven't really looked into it in detail. But if you actually show the ancestry, it has a mutation from the mother's side, which is amazing. And we got twins with those ones, so we got double lucky.
I was trying to watch my stream as well, and I'm watching the chats, and oh my god, Maddie. Really?
Miss Maddie.
Anyway, show a little patience. She's talking, so yeah. Ooh. Smart mouth. Uh-oh.
What?
Have a gotcha following you.
I didn't ask for a gotcha to follow me. Been looking at Jerboas the whole time. Okay, I'm just gonna move all these babies down here. Oh, I'm not gonna move them over there.
She's throwing a hissy fit.
Who?
Silica. Gotcha.
Oh. I was gonna move all the Jerboas underneath the staircase, and then I remembered we don't actually have stuff over there for them to eat off of, so
I could always move berries over into one of those.
I was thinking that would be great, just because then they're not all like huddled in the one area. So yeah.
Okay. That one has 43, so I'll take some berries out of one.
One of the ones on the other side is a meat trough, though, so you can just kind of switch them around a little bit. That would work.
Okay.
Why is it that I'm whistling and nothing's following me the right way?
Oh, it does that to me too.
So we're gonna move all of our Jerboa babies. If you see a little jumping entourage down here where the other ones are. Stop following. And I'm stuck in the baby bin again. So throw that one over in that corner. Pick up this one. Throw that one over in that corner. Guys, if you've seen my Discord server page, the picture, you'll see what I'm aiming for with all the Jerboas.
Oh my god, she is going crazy with Jerboas right now.
Jerboa
That is her primary
Josh.
dream for the server.
Guys, just so you know how everyone has the alpha Rexes and the alpha whatever Spinos and whatever. Someone's working on alpha otters. I'm gonna have the one and only alpha Jerboas. I'm calling it now. You guys will see it. It'll be on a live stream. Ooh! We're gonna have a windstorm.
Oh yeah.
All the Jerboas just went off, as you guys could see. That sound that all of them just made with shaking their tails was saying, "My dad, watch out, there's a windstorm." So, if we go outside...
Ooh, we're getting tired all of a sudden.
That's not good. I don't know when it would happen, but normally you'll notice the sky slightly starts to change. You can see it's getting a little darker slowly. So it's either probably going to be a rainstorm or a windstorm. And take a quick boo on the Jerboas, because I think some of them should be popping soon. We got 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes. Make sure our door stays closed. It is getting fairly dark, so it might be a rainstorm. So many sounds.
You know how you like take sleeping medication and your eyes start like wanting to go closed?
Yep, and you fight to end up keeping them up.
That's how I'm feeling right now. Like,
That's
it just all of a sudden hit me.
Oh, there we go. It's starting to rain. So, looks like they were warning us of a rainstorm. It will probably rain for a little bit of the time in the game. So we can just head back inside. It hasn't started windy or anything, which could change in all honesty. We'll notice in a couple minutes. If we have a little red mark thunderstorm. We're having a thunderstorm. Maybe it's perfect time to take out our lightning wyverns. They'll get alpha powered by the thunder.
Oh man, if that actually works, I'd be like, yeah, let's do this.
Just think of it. Heat wave. Oh my goodness. Right. Heat wave is for the fires. Thunderstorms for the lightning. And for poison, it's windy.
Yes.
Because the wind will move the poison. It's a thing. It can be a thing. Game creators, you listen to me. I'm talking helpful hints almost every single broadcast. This is going to be a thing. You guys will eventually start coming to me for ideas.
Oh man. I'm actually getting the crop house I've made. and putting
Okay.
them in our fridges because we have no pods to spare.
I'm going to
Primarily
grab
mine because I
actually
have
a couple pods from my fridge, just in
oh
case
here
we
I
do
have some.
have babies. Oh, I have 4 on me right now, which should be okay. Um,
Okay, I'll put
just
some
in
more in
case
your
we do
fridge.
have babies and we don't feel like staying up with them at all times tonight, then we at least have something to kind of sort of work with tonight. Kind of, sort of. So I'm just gonna come over to Golden Bee Hack, which if you guys are wondering what that stands for, it's Golden Booty Hack. One of the guys on our server, his name is actually Hack, and he ended up bringing us over something which we needed at the time. It was a female Rex. I was willing to pay him whatever he pretty much wanted just to get a Rex in a way, or a Raptor. I mean, I apologize, to get a Raptor. I was willing to, give him whatever, almost whatever he wanted, for him to let me use his lady Raptor. But he ended up calling us and saying, "Hey, Lunar, come outside." And Bob's your uncle. He was holding a raptor and he let us shoot his butt while we're trying. He was literally flying above our base and he said, "Here, shoot it. It's for you." And I was like, "I love you." So that is how that raptor got its name. It's Golden Booty Hack. Golden Bee Hack is Golden Booty Hack because he's a gold star in my books. He does this for a lot of people. He's willing to go out there and tame something for you or aid you in taming something. He's overall a nice guy, which is great. I'm excited, but we have 5 minutes.
Yes. My eyes are literally doing that thing still. It's like
Maybe you should go
I'm
to
feeling
bed.
tired, like I'm like dozed, but it's like I don't know, it just all of a sudden hit me.
Maybe
It's
you
just
should go to
so
bed.
drained, like my life has been sucked out of me.
Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed,
I
bed,
don't
bed,
want to.
bed,
We
bed.
have babies.
I can take care of the babies until they pop, and then I'll
Where
just
you
cry a
get your?
bunch.
Oh, don't me, motherfucker. No,
I can
that didn't
cryopod
go
them
well.
when they come out, though, if you want to go to bed.
No, I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up.
But if I end up cryopodding them, then the broadcast is ending before they go into cryopods. Because then it'll be a shock for everybody when we bring them out next time.
Oh yes, very true.
We have 4 minutes on these and about 6 minutes on these, so pretty much that means we'll be able to get these ones into about that 2% range, if you think of it, about 1%
Yes.
per minute. So these two will get into about that 1% range. You're just under it before these ones pop, and then hopefully these ones have some pretty cool mutations as well. I would like a bright red mutation. I would really enjoy it. And my cat comes in again. I swear she doesn't know she wants to be in or out. She's crazy. She's a crazy animal. This one is so cute. I want to love it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Three minutes. I don't know why I feel like saying it's final countdown. It's not even the final countdown.
It is always fun.
It's funny though, because we had one of our old tribe mates over to our base when we first started setting things up before we moved to our current location. And when we brought him over, it actually ended up turning into me getting him addicted to Spino babies, which is pretty fun. So, I helped him raise his first one when we were all in the same tribe, and then he came over to try and ask for an egg because I had a female and a male, and our old tribe guy that had the original, one of the first two ones that we caught, only had that one at that point, because me and Faye both took our own that we raised, which was a male and female. So he comes over and he goes, "Can I get a spino egg off you guys?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, come on over, we'll give you one." You know, we used to be tribe mates, so no charge. And he comes over and he gets an egg. Before you know it, I kid you not, the guy has close to 5 spinos now. Which, I'm not gonna complain because I think I have about 6 or 7 now. It takes a long
There's
time
4
to raise
over
them.
by the house, and there's 2 over here.
Yeah, it's about 6. It takes a long time to raise them though, that's the only downfall. That's why I haven't bred any in a while.
Yes.
But I'll probably end up doing a breeding possibly this weekend. I might
Let's do
start them on
mystery babies
Thursday.
for anyone.
Yes. I don't know how many females I have though. I think I only have like 2 females. So we'll have to pick like 3 males and then the 2 females and then breed them and see what happens. But we'll have to check and see if any of them are mutated or anything like that, because then we'll definitely use those ones instead. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Faye, we're at 1 minute until baby bomb time.
Yes. Baby bomb. Are we gonna like keep it a surprise, or are we gonna show them?
We can show them. We're gonna be staying on for a little bit, so we can show them. I'm taking this brown one though, since this is the one that I tuned, and you can take your black one.
No, this is mine.
No, this one's mine. Yeah.
It says Lunar Eclipse. It is a tribe name, okay, but this is mine. I'm claiming
This is mine. I claimed this one. The black one's yours.
No,
I got the red one and this one. No, red one and this one's mine. Go take that one. There's only 30 seconds left.
Oh. I'll trade you.
No. This is my brown baby and that's my red baby. Those 2 are mine. You're the one who wanted the colors that you grabbed. I was strictly looking for brown and red.
I was strictly looking for females. I
was looking for colors and females. It's the difference. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, babies. And we got another green.
Oh my god.
Ooh, this one's cute.
Which is this one?
Hold on, I can't. I have to get... This is a female, a green female, which is great. It's what we needed. What do you got? Oh, you got another black and blue. It's a female. That's what we needed. That's perfect.
Yes.
So we got 2 females, which is wonderful. So yes, this is the babies. This is what your baby jerboas look like. You have to make sure you are keeping a good eye on them at this age, though, because at this age they do tend to go through food super, super quickly. But they also, they run away really fast. If you don't disable their wandering, they run away really quickly. And this is what I mean about the whole health point. If you guys actually go into their inventory and look at their health, it jumps up between 7 and then it jumps back down to 4 or lower. So it does go up and down fairly quickly. So it is a little bit of a worry. Miss Maddie says we're an old married couple fighting with jerboas. So our second round of jerboas is actually going to pop in 1 minute. So you might want to get ready for that. Which this is where it's a little bit harder to start focusing on your jerboas, just because you do have to start handling things. This is why I like having all of them pop at once, because it's a little bit easier to do it that way. Then you're like, okay, I know I have this one, this one, this one, and then I fed this one. So then it's like feed, 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 feed. It's not who did I feed first, who do I feed second.
Is this one that I'm getting right?
Yep, your blue one's over by me.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got 20 seconds for our second round of jerboas, which would be great. Again, guys, this is the one that was bred with the black and blue that looks like Faye's little baby right now. So we have an option of getting a black or a blue mixture, which we will see. I'm going to pick up the poop just because you can't see past the poop. So no, baby bomb, and we got another blue and black baby.
Nice.
Good, and this one's also female. Great, this is what we were wanting. This
awesome.
Is amazing. Throw this jerboa over here. Throw that jerboa over there. We will turn off their mating in just a little bit. We just have to make sure that we do disable the wandering in case I decide to stop following just for a minute, which I've done before. And then they went crazy, and I was having a little... You guys should have heard me. I was like, Faye, help me, they're running away. He's like, do you need help? And I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Like Mr. Faye just did.
Oh, this is so cute.
Well, that one turned
Oh,
out a
babies.
regular one. So, what I haven't checked yet, which I'm not sure if Faye has or not, is I haven't checked out if they actually have any mutations. So let's give that a quick chance. So far for our green
This
one.
one. This one has one. This tan one.
Really? Hmm.
Yes.
So our green one
Oh, I know
has
you chirped
no
at me.
mutations. Our green one has no mutations at all, but our blue one has one mutation
Nope.
from
No, I want this one.
the
Tiny
paternal
face.
side, which is the father's. So through the father's line, which originally was Little Lolly, they actually ended up getting mutation off of that side, which is pretty cool. Which don't believe it's the color. In all honesty, I really don't. I think it might be a stat mutation, because these colors, I believe, are event colors right now that we're playing with. So we'll see. Eventually, we're gonna have to start breeding our regular ones together a lot, though, to see if we can start getting the color mutations mixed in with those ones, because I don't want to have just mutation babies the whole time. Very, very boring. Kind of happy that we didn't
We
get
can have one
anything.
mutation for the couple of them, though.
I'm kind of happy we didn't get more than one each, but at the same time, I'm a little upset.
Yeah, we were hoping for something
I
greater,
was
but
hoping for doubles. Let's be honest. I was hoping for like a double blue or a double green. But don't get me wrong, it's great that we ended up getting two of the black and blues. Then I have the male that's up there, and then this female, so I'll have a guaranteed black and blue possibly, which is cool. And then I can give the other
I definitely have.
Jerboa that's blue and black to one of our favorite
This one's
admins.
male and this one's male, so these two can actually mate with those two.
Yep.
All three.
Yep.
Cool.
So we have the coloring that I would like for the green one and the coloring that I'd like for the blue one, which means if we breed them both, there's a higher possibility that it'll be guaranteed coloring. You do have to run that a couple times to make sure that you are going to guarantee certain colors, because it's not always promised. Sometimes the colors do mix based on what the previous parents had. So because we don't know how the wild one, the females that we just ended up getting, we don't know who its parents were, so it could turn out to be any sort of coloring, in all honesty. But it's a higher possibility, if you know what the parents are, it's a higher possibility to predict what your outcome will be. So
Very true.
I'm
I've actually
running
had
these.
Rexes with mutations that had that. I mean, I had a yellow one, a yellow and green one, and then I had a black and red one. Like literally, I had those mutations, and I tried to breed them, and I got the couple babies that was like a mix between the two. And then I tried to do a mutation with those babies, mating the babies with each other, and then it actually took after the parents or the grandparents. So you got to make sure you have that guaranteed in there, as she said, because it's not an all the time thing until you actually get that line going very strong. So then you're good.
Which is also the reason why, if you guys have noticed, I believe I've done one or two episodes where I did do a whole bunch of Thyla babies, and I kept on breeding our cotton candy line, which is the fuchsia pink with the blue. It's like a cyan blue is what they call it in this game. If you guys have noticed that I did run those a lot of times, and I kept majority of the babies, because when we did get them cotton candy babies, they would be twins or triplets. So I did keep at least one from each of those lines, just because I am trying to extend and make it so that we can guarantee that cotton candy color for our tribe and for our server and everyone else that ends up joining our group. So definitely a big thing. And with Jerboas being still pretty wanted animal,
There you go.
it'd be cool if we could have guaranteed colors for like the blue or the green or anything else like that. I kind of sort of wish that they all had the black stripes, like how this blue one does, though. I kind of like it.
Yeah,
But
I mean the tan back is pretty cool, but
this one
it's
has
kind of like
purple stripes.
but
This
this one
baby has
looks like
purple
someone did a
stripes.
bad dye job on the one that I got.
Yeah, but this one has purple stripes, dude. Purple.
Oh really?
Purple stripes on his back.
Which parent has a purple?
I believe that was a grandparent, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
literally looking at all of the gerbils right now, trying to find the purple.
This blue one here. This blue female beside mine. Its parent was the level 10. Its dad was level 10, its mom was level 1, and then before that, its mom was a level 1, and its dad was a level 51. Before that, its great-grandparents was a level 38 and a level 35, which we don't actually have the grandparents, because those were part of one of the ones that we were given to start.
I found the purple. It's the fro guy.
Yep, that was the grandparent of one of the other ones that we used, I think. Like, the lines were mixed at some point.
Yep. That's okay.
I like the purple, actually.
And a little tip for you guys, I don't know if it's an all-the-time thing or what, but for example, say you had a dark green gerbil, okay? Like all the way through, straight through. There is a chance for that green to become a lighter green like the ones you see now, like over here, or possibly a yellow as a mutation. So this green here could possibly turn into either a yellow or a white, or it could possibly become a light blue or maybe, I want to say a red. So the base, and I'm not talking about like the dark reds like the parents over there. I'm talking about red, like a YouTube symbol red. You know, that's pretty freaking bright. And I have a griffin out there, my griffin out there. I'm sure you guys have seen the wings, that red. So it could be many things, but I'm thinking this is going to be either a yellow or a white color later on. Because of the light of it.
If you guys see the back of this green gerbil that I'm standing in front of, it's more of a reddish brown, like an auburn kind of color. So that one might have a possibility of eventually turning into a red. But again, you would have to breed it out continuously to try and figure out what the breeding combination is going to end up turning into, whether it's going to be a color mute or anything else like that. Best way that I've been told how to do your mutations and stuff like that, like how to increase your chances of getting them, is to actually breed them with the parent. So if you're having the female, like how this one is, I would breed it with whatever one its father was, which I believe is one of the green and blue ones, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So I would breed her with her father and hope to get a different mutation or continue the mutation. It's always up in the air on what you're going to actually get. So
yeah, so, but also, if a mutation goes wrong, also to breed that wrong mutation with the father. It will reset the entire genome. And the key to that is if you want to restart the entire genome, you go to the father, have it breed with that baby, or the ancestor breed with that baby. The very first father, you had to have him at all times. That's why what I wanted to do with my Rexes. So my dad, Tech Rex, he is the main one. So if I get a mutation and I don't like it, I restart the whole process over. But with these, so you want to keep the parents of the originals, like maybe one of the fathers, and that is a reset button. Restart the whole thing over, and you could get a whole new set of mutations, or you could get the same ones. You never know. Just keep doing that, and, you're pretty much set.
And don't be like Shay and forget to feed your gerboas to the point where they die.
I fed them just a moment ago, and they had like what, 20 seconds.
You fed the ones that are already grown.
Yeah.
These are yours.
I know.
You fed these.
I fed them both, I thought.
No, you fed the other ones. You didn't feed these ones. These ones were empty. They were about to die.
I'm sorry, Puppies. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Here you go, Puppies. Okay. Hi. Big beady eyes.
Miss Maddie says daddy in big letters. She says big meanie poo poo jerk face.
Boy. Girl.
Miss Maddie might want to be careful. He might try and get your bum.
I'm gonna take that little bum of hers. She keeps this up.
I picture Miss Maddie holding her bum saying, no, 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 no.
She probably would. She's on her.
What time is it right now? Okay, guys, I have about a little under 10 more minutes before
Yes, cause
I get off. Morning
yeah,
comes early for me.
Yeah.
I saw someone selling. Ooh, Footwear says selling event-tamed Thylas. All kibble
What
tamed.
colors?
270s and 261s. If it's event, why is it 261? That doesn't seem right.
Could be the colors. The color events. Are they colored or?
I wonder if he means the color teams or the numbers. Oh. Because if it's just the number team, I kind of don't expect it to be like 270s and 260s for being that high. Because normally with Thylas as it is right now, they're fairly high. But then again, that is at least 100 points higher than the ones that I've been seeing recently. Now, if it was a color team, like a color event, I'd be jumping up and down for that. I'm gonna go and throw mine in a cryopod right now, actually.
Alright.
So it gives me time to get everything figured out. They are currently at 3%, so that is a good...
What the hell?
What the frick? Can you not cryopod them?
They just died.
That makes no sense. They had food in them.
What the hell? Oh, that's yours.
Maybe you can't cryopod your boas.
You can't cryopod your boas.
They died out of nowhere
before?
then. They died out of nowhere then because they all had berries in them. That's a glitch if anything then. Because all I did was hold the thing out to one of them. Damn it. We needed both of those.
I know, and we have these two at least, but
Doesn't matter.
still. But you know, but guys, this is what happens with your boys. You have to be extremely careful with this with the tiny ones.
Guys, I'm depressed now. I'm gonna go cry before I go to bed.
Aww.
I'm gonna go cry.
So you took out the berries, right?
Yep. They each had 15 in them still. Because all I did was I knelt down here, went like this, and I went free.
Maybe that frame was the wrong button.
What is it? It's not this button. This button doesn't do anything.
L1. I mean R1, sorry.
Did R1.
That's the reason. R2 is the... Oh, shit.
No,
R2
I did R2. I did R2. I did the bottom one. I don't touch the top ones.
I put food in it right away. So I'm gonna try to pot it again.
Stupid.
Alright.
Okay, I'm getting off because that depressed me completely.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for
Aww.
tuning in, guys. It's been a good hour. We'll probably pop the babies out more
Yes.
tomorrow. I'm gonna try and breed more jerboas tomorrow night and hopefully get another green one like I needed. Because I had a lot of plans for those ones. But if I don't do jerboas, I might do something else. You guys drop comments and let me know what you're interested in seeing breed.
Yes.
We do have Thylas, we have Spinos, we have Rexes, we have Gigas. I will not do Gigas though, guys, because that does take over a week to get it fully grown, and they eat way too much food. It would be us doing meat runs non-stop without even working, and both of us have lives outside of this game. So we have Raptors, we have Rexes, we have Owls, we have the Velos, Thylas, there's Spinos over here and over there, there's Yetis, there's a bunch of stuff laying around the base. So if you guys are curious of what we have, drop a couple comments to let us know what you're interested in seeing grown, and we'll see what we can do and see if we can pull them in and get some awesome babies going for you guys.
Yes.
But let us know, even if it includes all these little precious beans and the little shoulder tames.
Exactly.
I got
Yes.
cute ones, so definitely willing to do that.
That would be very helpful.
Miss Maddie says all of them. She wants everything bred. Everything.
Then we have a lot of work to do.
Miss Maddie, that means you gotta get your butt on for longer than an hour if you want all of them bred, because that means you're gonna have to pull your load, miss. So.
Oh, yes.
So these ones we're gonna leave out. They should be okay since they are above 30%. Miss Maddie says, I will. Okay, Miss Maddie, so if you're on tomorrow when I get on, you can definitely, I'll help you breed things. If you're on before I am, go ahead and throw something together and figure out what kind of eggs you want. Yes. I can get them. If you put them in your folder in this first fridge here, and you put them in your folder, I can throw the eggs down for you and have them cook down, so that when you are on next, you can just simply throw out the eggs and they will start to pop for you, so you'll be able to get your babies instantly. But yes. Just make sure you're going to go into anything you're interested in, hold that triangle button, go into behavior, which you know how to do, and then do your mating, pick up the egg, throw it in there, if it is an egg. If it's not, have the baby, cryopod it, I'll throw it out and help you raise it a bit, and I'm sure Faye will do the same.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I will. And Maddie, to let you know, I did do your presents up to the point of juvenile. So, oh wait, you didn't know what they are. I've done your sabers up to juvenile. And yes, they are ready to continue on. All you gotta do is just throw them out. You don't have to fill them up. They're good for the shelves. But anyway, guys, I do hope you guys enjoy this series. It has been a big pleasure. It will continue on. I promise you. We are just doing some other games, and we have our lives to deal with. We are very happy to stream for you. Don't be afraid to comment below after the stream and tell us what more you want to see. Right now, I'm actually working on Daisy for the PS4. Finally released. I predicted it. How long? And all of you know this. I predicted it since my old channel. I predicted it up until the day it died, and even before today. I mean, I've predicted it for quite a while, and I said Daisy is coming to PS4 in 2 years, and I let someone else know that it was going to come out in 2 months, and he did not believe me, and it is finally out. And I streamed it earlier today. Check it out. And guys, thank you so much for coming in. Hit the like button, subscribe to both of us. Hit up NecroSky, and give her all the love you can give her. And thank you again. Good night. Love you all, and see you soon.
And I'll give you guys one final little outro from me. It's been awesome gaming with you guys. I hope to hear from you guys again soon. If you guys are interested in any other games, definitely let me know. I'd be open to trying out a couple of different games if it's not overly expensive. There is a new add-on coming out in the Final Fantasy game that I have shown on my stream channel, which is Widow Sky stream. So if you guys want to check out those, definitely go and check them out. But I will be getting that new expansion for Final Fantasy XIV Online, which is showing a new darker class and a couple of new dance classes, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. New moves are getting set, some moves are getting taken away. It's definitely a bunch of cool stuff, and there's also new races coming in. There is a bunny race, guys, which I'm super excited for. We'll have to go and check that out, but that is also coming out in June or July, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on the date, so I will get back to you guys on that exact date. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day. Let me know what you're interested in, and I will make sure to try to accommodate anything you guys are interested in, whether it be fighting, shooters, or anything else like that. So definitely let me know.
Exactly.
Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and until next time, keep gaming.
See you guys. Love ya.